on Far Cry 5 called Mapmaker, and we are here to finally finish the damn mountain. In my last stream, I was helping out our friend Lonskull, and I was also doing the mountain at the time while he was working on another map of his. And unfortunately, I just wasn't able to complete it, had to head off to work, so now we're actually going to go and complete this, at least complete the mountain, and then I'm going to start placing objects in the land. So, as you've seen in the last stream, we fixed those rings that I had. All the rings are fixed. All the other bullshit is fixed, and we've warped the land to fit the mountain, at least on one side. We didn't do it on this side yet, but we did it here. And so you can see that we warped, now it looks traditional. Like, if you go over here, obviously, you know, that don't look real to me. Although he put a circle and then a big mountain. And then, like, over this side, you can see it looks real. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and fix this fucking side. Actually, I think we'll put a building here. I don't think we'll fix it. I think I got a good idea for a building here. So, as you can see here, we crafted the little base of our waterfall with these rocks. And I created this little platform because I'm going to want a, and I actually got to see if you can still run over here. I don't think you can anymore after this. No, but I'll have to add grapples there. That'll be the last thing I do, though. So I'm going to take my screenshot of the island before I add grapples. Oh, Ubisoft, a great thing for you guys to do would be to fix the bloody, fix it so that we can turn off the grapple green area of effect things, because those things are bloody annoying. Alright, so, as you see, we got our mountain here. And we're going to start decorating. So, I was wrong when I said that the vegetation area doesn't have a bush tool, because they do right here. I'm just going to go to the ground here and see how the bushes look like. Actually, we'll do it on a small patch of the mountain here. So, let's see. What do you got? Red dogwood. I didn't want to know what that looks like. Alright. It's not red, though. Alpine. I like Alpine a lot. What about Alpine 2? I like Alpine 2 quite a bit. The fireweeds. See, I don't want red on my mouth like that. No way. Black clubbush. I don't think so. Arctic fire. No, not enough for a tropical map. Choke cherry. No. Fern. Oh, fern's good. We'll do ferns. Oh, fern 2. What fern 1 look like? No, I like fern 2. Ferns gives a tropical feel to the island. I like fern 2 better. Oh wait, fern 2's a lot more ferns than just fern 1. Alright, we'll use 1 for the mountaintop. And I'm probably going to put fern 2 around the basin. Here, we're going to have to change the land texture, and then we'll have our beach, which, right here to here, is going to be a nice little beach, and we'll put a couple ferns there, and then our little palm trees. I got a secret for this building I still want to try, so. Alrighty. So let's start up here. I want to have a tree right here because, again, I don't know what it is with being cliffs, but it's very rare that I'll make a cliff that doesn't have any vegetation on it. I like my cliffs having vegetation. I don't know why. I really do. Oh, we're gonna obviously delete that vegetation on the bottom, but I really, the spire won't have any vegetation on it whatsoever. And we've already got vegetation up there, so we gotta be really careful about not, let's look how it came out. See, I really like that a lot. And you really see the mountains start to come together now. I didn't fuck with up here. I really didn't want to fuck with up here. I like that a lot. Alright, so now we're going to start crafting our, and I know you guys have been waiting for it, our waterfall. Because I like the way the bushes look and I want to see how the waterfall looks. So, to craft a waterfall, we're going to start actually at the base. And what we're going to do is add in a bunch. You go to add new objects, go to nature. Or sorry, no. Which one was it? Where was these again? Oh, lights and effects. That's right, lights and effects. Water. So what we're going to do right here is we're going to go to splash bottom. So these are two waterfalls for small. If you want to do small streams or stuff like that, these are for that's for the bottom of your waterfall. Small splash bottom, so it gives you a nice little rippling effect, and it will churn the water a little bit too, so that's nice. Small splash top, this is for on top of your waterfalls to make it look like you have water coming down, not just like from another source. And then the same here for large. And I don't even know what waterfall drops are. I think maybe this is like light rain or something. I don't know. In fact, I don't even remember seeing this tool before. I think that maybe do. So we're going to obviously go with large splash bottom. And I'm going to put waterfall large right here, just so that we have it ready for us there. And we're going to pick this actually up. Then I'm going to back out just so you guys can see what I mean. Then we're going to turn it. Now it's very hard placing this shit. This is the hardest part of our mountain. See, as you can see, we got close enough to the water, it started fucking with the water. And for some reason, I don't know if there's a thing I can do to fix this or something, but for some reason, you want to position those. Yeah, as you can see, it starts to affect the bottom of the water there. So I really do want to hide our secrets, so we'll put some splash bottoms here. And this waterfall is not going to be like, you know, it's going to have multiple different streams coming off of it. It's not just going to be And there we go. Actually, no. Oh, there you go. I placed that last one there. That was a little high. Let's look at it in player view. Yeah, so the player obviously will never see the. See, and we have our first problem right here. This looks pretty nice. We can get the waterfall itself coming down, but these two right here, as you can see, are close enough to the falls. And you can tell that over there. And I don't like that. Like, see, these are close enough so you can't see shit. But, those right two, I think we'll have to push back farther. And I don't know about it for you guys, but I've been stressing to everyone the perfectness of imperfections. But with waterfalls, for me, I have to have it looking almost perfect, because if it doesn't, I get triggered with it. So I like that much better. That looks much better. Alright. So now, like I said before, my original intention was to have one stream come off here, one stream come off here, and then they combo down and form the single stream which splashes into there. But now since the shape of the mountain's taken into effect, what I kind of want to have is a mixture of heavy and small waterfalls. I want to have like a couple. I want to base them off the ridges. We see one ridge right here. You know, we see another ridge right here, a third ridge right here. We got a ridge right here, another ridge right here, a ridge right here. I want to create like multiple ridge waterfalls coming off each other and falling into the basin. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little experimentation. So, but definitely in the middle, I want a nice big roaring middle waterfall. So we'll start with the middle. Now, moving these, like I said before, is a major pain in the ass. I wish you could turn like the water a different color or something, just so, because it is really, it looks nice, but it is really, really hard to see. So we're going to go up into here. Now, as you can see, that's what the waterfall looks like. You can see it's coming down. And if we go up here, the waterfall effect comes from the base of this thing. Now, here's the hard part. Some more waterfalls are arced. That's the word I'm looking for, arced, so that the water comes as it goes. My waterfall is going to be very, very slightly large, if not at all, because I want to make a I think right here is going to be good, because I want multiple waterfalls hitting this one. And as you can see, the pointer cursor tool, it's kind of shit. That's all I'm gonna say about it, because it's really triggered me. It's hard to position these things. Because like I said, you see, I was trying to move it forward, and it wouldn't move forward. It stopped. And then the second my cursor moves back down and it swings over the object, it re-grabs it again. I don't know why that does that. That's very, very annoying. Which forces me to do shit like this. Check back. Yeah, still way off center. Checking in, that's... Now here's the thing too. You need to be close enough to your mountain so that when the player drops to the ground, he sees that the water's not just coming from thin air. And as you can see, you can very well see right here that the water is literally just coming from thin air. You do not want that. So we're going to slightly curve it and push it towards the base of the mountain so the players believe that it's coming off the top of the mountain. Alright, let's go in. Alright, so we're back here. We're going to push this again more towards the base of the mountain. Now, as you see, we get into the base. Actually, I didn't even think it was going to do that. I love how it follows the crevices like that. That's fucking mint. I don't even know, like, would your player even see that kind of shit? Or would he even not even notice that? No, I could see it. I think I'm going to do that throughout the entire map. That looks really nice. I can see the water coming through the crevices. And if you add more waterfalls that are obviously coming outside of the rock face, oh, that's going to be cool. So what I'm doing is I actually really love this first effect here, even though I went off center again by like a millimeter. You see that I went off center by a bit. I'm not going to move this. I'm just going to copy it. And what we're going to do now that we're super close to the rock face is we're going to move our particular... So when you're moving something, you can press R2, or when you're holding R2 to move it, you can press L2 to switch your axis. So we're going to go switch to this axis, which will turn it over itself. So we're going to move slightly. Very, very slightly. Very, very slightly. That's about it. We're going to try that and see how that works. And yeah, you guys see what I mean by fucking moving shit, right? This is a major pain in my ass. Alright, so I think that's going to be where we want to place that. See, I really like that. I really do. I think the angle's just a bit too steep for what I was looking for. That's really going to place it, though. I ain't going to fuck with the placement. Let's try that. Oh, you see? That's what I really wanted. That looks nice. Now, you can see what I'm trying to come up with here. We're going to place... We're actually going to place a bunch of those big waterfalls, because you need the big ones to make the effect look long. The big waterfalls inside the rock face. And then we're going to do stuff like this. We're going to have one here, a couple small ones here, another big one there, another big one there, and then maybe one small one and one small one here. That's going to look really, really nice. You can start to see the whole waterfall, what I mean coming together. So let's go in here, because I actually want to see, before we get really too much more into it, I want to see what this waterfall drop shit is here. What is this? Oh, okay, I know what that is. That's for like, it's for like small ponds and shit. Waterfall drops. Alright. I now understand it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to add waterfall large, but we're going to add it inside the map. I really want this effect down here more. You see what I mean by that fucking thing coming down? And it's so damn annoying, Ubisoft. If you've already had a way to fix this and I didn't know about it, let me know. But if you didn't, please make a way to fix this shit, because this shit's killing me. Push it forward, move it forward. Push it down, lower the thing down. Oh my god, Ubisoft, you're fucking breaking my balls. Alright, so unfortunately this is a shallow rift case. I don't think we're going to get the effect here, because, well, unless I turn the damn thing. Yeah, no, so yeah, you can see we turned it all the way to the top, and it's not doing any good. No, I don't think that's going to work there. You know what, we'll just make the waterfall first, and then we'll see what's up. So, what I want to do is we're going to start here, actually. And I want to make a waterfall that heads down to here, a massive one. Actually, no, we'll start here. I want to make a big waterfall land here, and then we'll make a small waterfall which trickles down and over into here. And we're going to have it change directions too. So, obviously this one's going to start right here. We're going to follow the green moss line. But when I do mine here, I'm going to have it here. Just so there could be, or have not that far off center, but have it like right here. Just so it could look really nice. You'll see what I mean when I'm done with it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take, copy this. I want to see exactly how big this is, because I really want to keep. Alright, now I think that's. That might be too big for me. For this locale here. So that's pretty much perfectly what I wanted, because then I wanted to create a second stream right here. Let's try the, we're going to go back into the lights and effects, we're going to go to water, and we're going to hit our small waterfall. Then you have two different variants. Well, why you know we still have two different variants for large waterfall, like a waterfall-ish over there. So small one, small two, and we're going to take a look at them now. So we see that one. That's really small. Like, you guys should get a medium, because that's like, that is what I'd put at the end of like a puddle, like a salmon stream or something like that. That's what I'd put over like mini rocks. Number two is clearly the winner, but I don't know if that's like, I'm having these gorgeous waterfalls here. And I don't know if that's going to be... Actually, I wish there was... I really do wish there was a medium. You see what I mean with this bullshit of the cursor? It's driving me bonkers, man. Goes in, push out. Oh, forgot to raise. Sorry, my bad. Alright, so now you see that I want to see it from a player point of view. So I think what we'll do is we're going to edit or we're going to include 3 small streams. I actually really like the placement of this stream. I think it's practically perfect. I'm going to nudge it just a bit. Oh, goddamn, I fucked it all up now. Right there, and then we're going to duplicate. And we're going to push forward 1. And then we're going to duplicate again, and we're going to push forward once more. I want to see how that looks. Create my own little medium waterfall. Just wish you were a little longer. That's it. The problem with that is it's too massive for the bottom peaks. You need the short ones. And it looks like it's coming out from above the rock face. That's not bad. So I think what we'll do is we'll put maybe 3 more on the bottom. And we'll do the same thing for this side. So right now we're not moving the object at all, just down. So especially with waterfalls, learn to get used to that thing. Just press right on your D-pad if you're on PlayStation. I don't know what the controls are for Xbox. I don't play the devil console. But all the way down to there. And as long as you're not moving the stick, you shouldn't move the piece. And I just moved the piece, and I had no idea how I did that. Because you're not supposed to be able to move the piece. So we're going to press down. Oh, I know why. It's not me. It's the rock face sticks out more at that point. That's why that one also got collapsed. The rock face bulges here. So, see, that looks much better to me. We may end up removing some of these damn things, because I think this looks a bit ridiculous. I think I may just take all these out. I think I just like the way the waterfall looks. So I'm not really liking this whole, like, barrage of watership. But that looks really nice, doesn't it? I think that looks gorgeous. Yeah. So now you can like I'll put it back up here for player point of view, so you can start to see what I'm starting to try to show you guys. What's going to happen is you can start to see, like, get a picture in your head of what the whole thing's going to look like. So back to Ezra. I really do want to get rid of these. These have been triggering me. Let's take a quick second and just get rid of these, because it's supposed to be Aurora and Darkfall. It's supposed to be a light, comfortable, fucking nice waterfall. But obviously we're going to have to cover a couple to hide this whole thing right here. But I really I like that look much better than what I liked before. It's going to look really beautiful. Alright, so let's craft our, we got our large waterfall we got to make right here. Sorry, I'm just trying to get, you'll see me constantly scope out the map, because I'm just trying to get placement right, because really, right, at this point, you're just being an artist. At this point, it's all depending on what you want to do. And I'm trying to see how I like certain things in certain positions. Alright, let's try and raise you up, obviously, quite a bit. And put you see, the water looks like it's going diagonally. I don't want that. Leave us that new one eggs. That's the thing when you're trying to copy these two, you're putting them at such angled positions that's a pain in the ass to get them unangled from the position you had it in, because your whole mountain has different terrain. So we're just trying to get a new one here. So as you can see, I'm panning out really wide just so I can kind of see that. And I think I know what I want to do is just I want to increase the I think it's got to be pushed a bit more and tilted definitely a bit more down. But I like that a lot. I really do. Yeah, definitely got to be pushed there. Alright, so you got at least a foot and a half to push it in to do. Let's see how that looks now. Let's see here. So that's quite a push it. Let's see. See, that's the problem I was afraid we were going to have, is that we didn't. But I really like that. That I like, because it's not roaring. It's not supposed to be roaring. Like, you see this, even though this is it's calm waterfall. Not like really rapid waterfall. So I think what we may do is we just copy it. If I could say fuck it. Lower. See, I don't know why you do that to me, fucking game. Bring me out over into that waterfall. See, it has you to a point that you didn't even expect to be had it at. I thought I was right underneath this first one, or this one right here, and it really just brought me right to here. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, I think that's gonna look fucking gorgeous. Oh my god, I think that looks amazing. Let's go check that out for the player view. Yeah, that's definitely what I wanted. Cool. Then when the player goes to try and climb that side, they're going to have a massive pain in the ass too. Alrighty. So we're going to save right now. Always save your map. In case your circuit blows, power goes out, your internet cracks. Whatever you need, always, always, always save your maps. So I think we're going to have a large waterfall right here. And then we'll have one more like right here. But I think we'll do the one right here first because I want to... I want to create the base of our waterfall first. But in order to do that, I need you. So that's as closest to the rock faces I think we could possibly get there. How's it looking? Because remember, I'm not trying to make a Niagara Fall type waterfall here. If I was, I'd be arcing the shit out of this, and we'd have 3 different layers underneath arcing. Kind of like what we did here, but I didn't arc this at all. It's very light. So, no, I like that a lot. And we're going to raise it up a bit so the player can see it. And they understand, okay, he did indeed put one there. Yeah, so now you can see from that nice splash effect, I think even the player can see it. Yeah, even the player can see it from here. You can see how it builds up. We may add a second one so the player can really see it. But that build-up is important, especially in those little crevices like that. When you're making maps that have multiple waterfalls like we're doing here. Alright. So yeah, we are going to clone that up. I want to see if players can really see that. Because, yeah, so now you can really see it. It's building there. And then you could have an excuse to have a nice waterfall right here. Give me a second, I got a text. Oh, lovely. The perks of being a clan leader, everybody. The perks of being a clan leader. Okay, we're going to continue on now. Oops, sorry, just hit the, There, okay. There we go. I accidentally hit that, my bad. Hit the PlayStation button there. Alright, so I really love this second waterfall. Obviously, there has to be something right here. But I'm trying to decide right now if it should be a big waterfall or a small waterfall. And I think we're going to end up making another big one because it wouldn't just make sense to make something like this here. But I'm not sure because I could make something really small happen right here, and then I could have my small stream come down here. And I think I like that. So we are going to try a large waterfall. We'll see what happens. And if I want to switch it to having 2 smalls on that side, then we can have 2 smalls on that side. You see, I hope you guys are seeing what I mean about this damn waterfall tool here. Just stop moving for a quick fucking second. Look how far she's like why the fuck is it back here? Alright, so thank Jesus we're gonna slow her down here. I'd love Ubisoft, give me a medium waterfall. For the love of God, give me a medium waterfall. So what I'm going to try and do is I want to see how that looks from the player's point of view. And sorry if you keep hearing the beeps off my phone, that's the clan message board. I'm hooked in through the PlayStation app. That's the clan message board working real nicely. Oh, I actually like that. So you see, that you can't really tell it's coming from thin air. You can see that that bulge right there helps make that a reality. Helps tie that in. It looks really nice, but I'm just not sure if I want another big waterfall. Well, it does look pretty nice. I guess we'll keep it for now, but I'm definitely having the small waterfalls here. If I change my mind, I'd change my bloody mind. We'll see. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start crafting, I think we'll do right here next. So, obviously you see that we have this, which used to be a ridge, right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a large waterfall, probably right, because I don't want these exactly even, you know, I want them to be faced. So probably right here is where I'll place the large waterfall. So we're going to get a large waterfall now. So now we put our waterfall in there, and as you can see, it's not really shaping up the way we walked. We just put it in. So let's push it out. Push it back in. Just how far is you touching the rock wall? You always want these really close to the rock wall. I think that's as close as we're going to get. I want to see how that looks. Can't really see shit. But I'm definitely glad with the placement here. I think I want to move it 2 smidges to the right, but I think we got really close to the first grab. So let's see here. Okay, let's see how that looks. Because I can see the waterfall coming out. Because what I want to do is I want to make like a 3-part harmony here. I want to have the waterfall here, and then I'll make like a little, I'm going to, on this hook right here, I'm going to have a large waterfall splash. And that's going to make it look like I'm going to have, and I'm going to have a couple small waterfalls right here, or maybe a really weirded arced large waterfall, and that's going to lead down into that. So, and I may put like a small waterfall splash, bottom splash right here, just so it looks all even. So that's the plan, people. That is the plan. I actually think we may hike this up. Splash it to the right a bit more, hike it up. And now I think we gotta want to. I like that. All right. Now, let me look how that looks in the player point of view. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are currently crafting our beautiful, majestic waterfall mountain. And I don't like that. I really liked my original idea, so I got a new idea for this. We're going to really raise this. And we're going to move it over that hump, because I do want to utilize that hump with the rock face. So now I really like it here. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to raise it really high. This is going to be one of the bigger waterfalls we have on the map. So we're going to raise it even higher. I want this to be one of the top waterfalls here. So super high raise, and then we're going to push it back. I don't know. I have to check and see if that's actually enough to hit the bottom ledge. And it's just barely touching the bottom ledge. So we're also going to move it to the left again because we're off our mark once more. And it'd also be good because if we put like a small stream here and pretend that it's shooting off this one, we can also cover this right here. Or we don't have to cover that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take our mountain fall and we're going to, again, just be really careful when you're doing this because it's a pain in the fucking ass with these damn things. Alright, so that's really pushed back. And now I want to look at it from here. That pretty much looks... It's touching the base really barely. I could probably push it back a bit more, but I don't want to. So we'll see if that's a functionable thing. Now let me look at it from a player. Okay. So I do want to push it back just a smidge more. Just a smidge. Now, as you can see, we really are covering that bottom ledge here. Actually, I think I may have just fucked it up. I think it may look tilted now. Yes, I am building out Far Cry. Actually, it doesn't look tilted. That was just my imagination. No, I think you're watching my stream. I do it off YouTube. I don't do streaming off my Twitch. Unless he's not the person watching. Well, let me send him a message. I think he's the one watching the stream. I'm not sure. No, mountains. You are watching the stream because you can hear me. No, the mountain is. It's the most of the deathmatch is going to take place on the island. The mountain is pretty much for scenery, though. There's going to be a secret up here on the left-hand side. I'm going to have grapple points that can lead up to this helicopter right here, so people can take that and use that. But no, just practically just for scenery. Alright. And like I said, no, I do all my streaming off YouTube so I can add to the clan's YouTube channel and all that. So yeah, I really like that. That's looking really nice. So what we are going to do right here is we're going to add that large waterfall splash, or small waterfall splash. I want to see. We'll try the small one first. Okay, yeah, the small splash, I don't think you're going to be able to see the small splash. I think we're going to go with the large splash. So what I want to do is I want to put it right, add an edit, and we're going to put it right there, and I want to see how that looks. No, I think it kind of ruins the effect. Like, this one helps add to the effect. You can see that, but that one I think just ruins the effect. Let's try with the small one. Maybe I would. Let's see if the small one works. Boop. Delete you. Add new object. Lights and effects. Small splash bottom. You can't really even see it. I think that may... we're going to leave it there just in case other players can see it and I'm wrong. Or actually, no. Let's see if I can move that just a bit. So players can actually see the splash. Yeah, they can't see it. That's the problem. Alright, now I can see it. And I like it a lot. That I think going with the small splash was a great idea. Yeah, I can see it now. I really liked it. That was good. And so, what we can do is, as you see, now our map is starting to come together here. We had a couple more waterfalls down. I want to add one right here, right there in that middle area. And that one will probably be a very large waterfall. That one will be massive. And then over here, I want to add another small waterfall. And then up here, we're going to add a small water, or maybe another large waterfall coming down. And I think that'll be it for our mountain. You see we got the bushes everywhere, so it's really, really nice. The mountain's coming together, I gotta say, really beautifully. I'm pretty happy with it, so. Let us move forward with this piece. And we're going to try and get as even as we can here. Come on, waterfall tool. Don't let me down now. I know you're a piece of shit. It's okay if you're a piece of shit. Seriously though, Ubisoft, fix your fucking waterfall tool, you sons of bitches. Oh my god. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to follow it directly down. I want to have something, I just kind of like how those two form up right there. But it makes no sense for water to fall here unless I'd have a super big splash right here, which I'm not going to have. Actually, I may keep that. I really like the look of that. How close is it to the rock face? Just as close as you could get. I kind of like the look of that. I really do. Shit. What am I going to do about this? It looks like this is coming from nothing. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm coming down with something, streamers. I think I'm coming down with something. I don't know what it is. I blame my friend Jim, who came down recently and was fucking sick with the flu. Telling me, oh, I'm not contagious anymore. Fucking horse shit. Alright. I sneezed all over my glasses. Damn it. I'll get to clean these off. I don't know. I really like that second waterfall. I think that looks beautiful. And I don't know what I want to do about the first one. That waterfall in the middle. I don't want to put another waterfall there because I think that'll look way too much. That'll look like there's too much there. And I'll show you guys what I mean here. Now, where's my controller? There it is. Okay. I'll show you guys what I mean by when I say too much. So, if we put, let's say we copy this again, and we go put it here. I'm going to show you. It's going to look too much. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. It got disappeared into the damn mountain because the watercraft tool's so shit. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh my god, you see what I'm dealing with here. Ubisoft, why am I dealing with this right now? Why am I moving my controller here and your waterfall's over there? Why is that? Oh my god, I actually physically come to the waterfall. It's like I have to move both sticks to move the waterfall into fucking position. Now what I'm gonna do is actually lock the bloody fucking camera. Oh my gosh, game. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I am done. Bye. I'm just gonna add a new one to show you guys. So what I mean is that I think it's gonna be way too much. I'm actually moved from the side because apparently the side is the only way you can get these tools to work. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please help me. My waterfall wants to be a... You see, how does this work? I don't understand, Ubisoft. I do not understand how your waterfall tool works. I mean, I think this is the best rendition of the waterfall tool they've ever had, but I just still don't understand why it won't work like every other tool. Every other tool I can work easily, and this one is always the one that's the most pain in the ass. And that sucks because I love doing waterfalls. Waterfalls is my favorite shit to do. And so, of course, I gotta make my favorite tool the most difficult and pain in the ass to use. I think I actually moved the waterfall more into the rock face there. Come on, come on. There we go. Good boy. So, I think you can start to see what I mean. I think it looks too much. And we're gonna, now that we have it here, we're gonna push you a little forward. A little more to the rock face, and then we'll turn you on your axis here. Oh, wait, this one, yes. So slightly, just so you can start to see what I'm talking about here. Yeah, you see that? It looks way too much. Look at that. It doesn't look right. See? See, it do not look right. That's way too much. Oh, no. Goodbye. Now, instantly does not look better. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is, unfortunately, I'm going to move this. I really like the way that splashes down to there. And I don't have any other waterfalls I combine on the map. I don't want to leave this with nothing here. But I don't know, maybe it looks better that way. Maybe I can just get away with it. I gotta make a decision, because I know this shit ain't gonna fly. I want this map. After all this time working on the map, if it ain't perfect, I'm going to get triggered. So, well, we actually don't have any waterfalls that are set up. So I wanted, that was the perk of this map. I wanted each waterfall set at different heights. So we actually don't have a waterfall that's set for right. Let's switch this one around here. See, I mean, it's way too much. But that actually makes it that I can justify creating that. So now we're gonna try and we'll see if we delete this, we'll see if it looks shit. I mean, first let me look at the ground, at the whole thing. Grass. Yeah, see, it looks shit. It's just 3 ain't gonna work. Alright. What if I delete the left one here? My awesome left one that I really worked hard on making. Ah, no. You know what? No. Undo. Delete you. We're not going to have the middle one. I'm going to think now whether I don't even want this one at all. We just keep the nice cute little stream here. Our nice waterfall here. But then there's literally nothing to hide my surprise. There's literally nothing there. I guess we'll have to rely on my second surprise to work. Which I don't even know how I'm going to get that to work. Let's see what happens if we delete this one. You know, you can see the water coming from here, and there should be something that really flows right there. That I could get behind. Because it really, if we undo what we did there, it really... Let's see about moving this. Actually, I think I kind of like that the way that it is. Like you see, it kind of disappears into the rock halfway through. Don't like that. Oh, that looks really nice. Just, I can get it to pump out a bit more. No. Should really like that. Let's explore it. Let's see how that looks when the players play. I like that a lot. So we're going to put a large waterfall over here, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a couple smalls over here. I'm starting. I'm streaming. What do you want?
I thought I was going to watch Supernatural, but okay.
Well, I'll be done with the stream in about 20 minutes, Tori.
You're right back.
Prepare for Supernatural in 20 minutes. Alright. Looks like we aren't going to be able to put them into structures after all, so I got a Supernatural appointment I got to make. But, we got one BAM right there, and then I actually really like that. I think that looks really nice. I'm starting to think that the waterfall's getting too much. I really like the way it's looking. I think this is going to be it for the main face. I think we're going to do something. We'll definitely do some mini waterfalls here, and we're going to do a large here, but that's going to be it. I'm not going to do any more than that. Because we need the large waterfall here to make it look like this over here is happening. So while we're going to achieve that, we're going to get another large waterfall. And at this point, I'm just making do. I wanted to put it over here on this edge of this basin, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to put it right here. And then it's going to flow down this way, and then right here we have a nice large hole that I can put a big waterfall bottom splash in, and then we're going to do a small stream down there. So we're going to start putting it about right here. Line effects, water, waterfall large. Now we're going to push our waterfall out here. Alrighty. And we're going to arc it, of course. To give us this falling cascade of water, which I believe I have placed almost perfectly. I do want to arc it in just to. Actually, I don't know. It's placed really nice. No, I want to arc it in just a bit more. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the waterfall here, and we're going to arc our waterfall. Just a smidge. Smidge. Not that way. Alright, that way. Alright, so that I really like, and we're just going to have a large splash at the bottom of this. We're also going to have a large splash. Hoping that this could. You know what? We're just going to leave that to the player's imagination. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy our small brothers here. See if we can get lucky with a copy. And I think where I should delete that because I think they're facing towards the left, and I don't want them facing towards the left. So what we're going to do is we're going to have... Actually, we may even... Fill that up. I want one that's like right here. There we go. What we're going to do here is we're going to create our little final waterfall for this map. And it's going to be a small waterfall too. And we're going to position it right here. We're going to raise that up. And see, I placed it and it went inside the mountain. How do you do that, game? Alright, so now we're going to get really close. We're obviously going to, I want to turn this around. Raise it up. And we're going to arc it this way into the mountain. No. Come on, to work with me here. Work with me. Okay. For the small ones, you may want to arc them out a bit more than usual because we got this thing to cover any kind of like... Alright, so I like that. What we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to tip this. Oh my god. There we go. So I like that, actually. I like that a lot. It's connected to the... Let's see how the player views it, though. I want to see if they can tell that it's coming out of thin air. I can tell it's coming out of thin air. But I don't think the player can. I don't think your average players can be this picky. But again, if you want them 4-star maps, people, this shit's gotta be fucking perfect. And I want a 4-star. I'm sick of getting 3s. I want a fucking 4-star. So that's what we're gonna fucking do here. And we're gonna start to copy this shit. I know I've been talking for a few minutes here. I'm trying to craft your waterfall here. It's going to look amazing. And I'm actually kind of liking how it just fades on the rock. And I think what I may do is copy, move over, push down. I may just have it fade out just like this. How does that look to the player's eye? Because I don't want to look like see this here over here looks like a natural fall. I can still see that massive gap right there. I don't like that. Alright. We're almost done with the mountain, my friends. Almost. Yep, I go to raise it, it just sinks it into the mountain by 3 feet. I don't get how your tools work, Ubisoft. Well, I get how your tools work, just not this particular tool. I think it's fucking trash. No, I think we're gonna add a small water effect here. I don't know if I added a large here, I don't think that looked good, but let's just see how it looks. I like the little puff balls. We may give it just a little puff ball because I really just don't like the big one. I can get used to the small one. The small one looks nice, but the big one just looks... Oh, undo that mistake. The big one just looks fucking weird. Yeah, I was sneezing all morning. So I don't know how much I like that. If it looks fake, I'm just gonna delete it and leave it like that. But like, see, this looks nice and real. This looks fucking fake. Like, I have nothing here. I'm not going to put anything here, because I like the... I'm deleting it. This is my waterfall. It's a fucking video game. I get to have it the way I fucking want to have it. God damn, if I can delete a rock. Shit. Delete them. There we go. And I think... I really love how this has, like, fingernail drags. I like the way that looks. I think we are fucking finished here, people. So, yeah, we're going to end the stream here to... because I do have an appointment with my sister. Stay tuned for the next tutorial. What I think we're going to do is, I may show another tutorial on this map, but I'm not sure. The next thing I want to cover is building placement, placing actual buildings, and creating walls and that kind of stuff. I'm doing a whole other map around that, so I may show you guys what I mean on that particular map. But I may just do like a live build of this whenever I'm streaming. I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna start the stream and you guys can watch me build the map. So I may just do like a live build of this, and we'll leave it at that. So here's our mountain. Let's do a quick recap before we end the stream. So as we recap, I'm going to pan around the mountain so you guys can see. So first off, we started with creating our land, and we had a 4-tier mountain. Each tier was slowly was shorter than the other as it went up. So once we had our 4 tiers done, we did and once we had our 4 tiers done, we did the palette texturing, because you want to see how your mountain's going to look. So the first thing to do is palette. We chose the great orange and orange mixed rock palette. And we ended up using that. That's really great. And then we started to form up our rock, our actual mountain. So we went and we did smoothing out. We did a lot of smoothing. We did a lot of work on erosion and stuff like that. And we did it by each layer. So now you can see that we've got these beautiful layers that come down here. And we've got that. We've kept the spike, which I just love it because it kind of gives it like this medieval fantasy kind of feel. I love the spike. After we got all the land done, we went and we did the shading. So we did lines of green all around the mountain to present, because it's not supposed to be a pure like mountain. It's supposed to be like more like a jungle / tropical mountain, and I think we achieved that effect with a nice green shading there. So we did that. We smoothed out a lot of rough spots, and then we started to go into decorating. So once we had the basic shape of our mountain done, we went and, before we decorated, we did the base, sorry. So you can see our base is really connected to the mountain. We had to form a lot of land, smooth out a lot of features. At one point, I actually had to restart the map because I fucked up too bad on crafting the land. So we smoothed out a lot of features, and I love it the way I'm actually really happy that I restarted the map because it looks much better. So after we did that, and remember that's always the reason to save your maps. But after we got done with the creating the base and forming the base into the island, we went on to do this the bushing, the decorating bushes, all that kind of stuff. And we placed it pretty well. I had a pretty good placement of bushes. I'm really happy with how it turned out. In addition, we're going to scope up here. We created this little paradise, a little couple trees, a couple like mountainous little trees and shit. And then we had our little helicopter here, which is going to have the players going to be able to climb up this rampart here to do it. So it's kind of cool climbing up the waterfall and doing that. And we created our waterfalls, which you've seen me doing for the last almost 2 hours now. So I think the 2 hours of work was well spent. We got a good lot of waterfallage done, and we're going to go into the player view right now to see how it looks all in all. Yeah, I were to give that, I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. I think that's a beautiful looking waterfall mountain, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 waterfalls on top of this mountain. I've never done 11 waterfalls on one map before, so I'm pretty happy with this map, or with this mountain. So join me for the next stream. The next tutorial stream will be on building placements and doing walls and that kind of stuff. But I think I am just going to live build this map, so I'll just stream myself building it. I'm not going to talk. You guys can watch me fuck with it and edit it. And then, of course, with all my maps, we're going to do a map tour and a playthrough for you guys. So that is all, folks. Thanks for joining me today on the stream. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. They all help. If you want to join, if you're interested in the clan and want to join, you can contact me by my PSN. It's PowerPound14, POWERPOUND14. That's again POWERPOUND14. There's also links to our Facebook page, our Twitter on the YouTube channel, so you can check those out as well. And I will see you all again next time.